I forgot my passport.
Just feel so lucky.
I'm flying to Japan for the first time today. Gotta stay super hydrated before the flight. I have this plastic water resistant case over my suitcase because it does help prevent it from getting scratched, because check-in luggages are literally just tossed around. But every time I've done this, it's been fine. Compression socks on. So before I go off on my 12-hour flight, I need to do my morning routine, and part of my morning routine is taking prebiotics and probiotics. You need both, and I am so excited to share that this portion of this video is sponsored by Seed. I'm so excited to share this company with you guys, and it wouldn't have been possible without you. You know, they put a lot of intention in ensuring what we are putting into our body is going to support it, and I really love this product because it is formulated with 24 clinically and scientifically studied strains that are going to help support your body for whole body benefits. And I love being able to support my gut, my skin, my heart health through just 2 capsules a day. One of the most important things when you're taking a probiotic is ensuring that the probiotic strains are actually making it into your gut alive. They have a 2-in-1 via cap delivery technology. It's a capsule and capsule to help protect against stomach acid. So that basically means that the live probiotic is going to make it to the end of your small intestine and then make it into your colon. Their packaging is sustainable and phenomenal, and they are committed to discovering and developing sustainable biomaterials and refill systems so that they can reduce our imprint and to be gentler on our earth. So I just take 2 a day. Cheers! So get 20% off your first month supply of Seed's DS1 Daily Symbiotic by using code MAYA20, and you'll get 20% off at checkout. Yay! Time for my protein shake. We are ready. I forgot my passport. Okay, so I made this packing video last week and I was being really productive and I finished packing everything so quickly. But family, why didn't anyone tell me that I packed my husband's Indonesian passport and not a US passport? So before I got married, I always put my passport in the same place because, you know, everything has a home. But then I forgot once I got married, I added my husband's passport to that pile and I just grabbed his. So then I go to the airport and I'm trying to check in my luggage, and then when I open the passport, I realize this is not my face.
Bye, Maya. Be safe.
Bye! Unfortunately, my husband was not home and he wouldn't be able to help me get my passport in time, so I had to do the only thing I could do, which is call my parents for help. I literally showed myself packing my husband's and not mine. While I waited for my parents to arrive, the most productive thing I could do was to put my luggage through TSA and then leave it with my friends, and so that I could run. Made it to the flight! We flew with Singapore Airlines because back in November, our tickets were $750 for April. Honestly, the food was not so great, probably because I'm so used to Asiana, which has Korean food, but it was still food. I managed to fall asleep for 1 hour, which is such a win on a flight for me. Just finished immigration, now off to do our customs, and then we are free to go. So right now, as of 2023, you need 3 things in order to get through Japan. Then you can head on over to the visitor center in order to get a pocket Wi-Fi or an eSIM so that you can have data throughout your trip. At the airport, they have something called an airport limo, which is basically a bus shuttle, but we found that it was going to take a little bit too long because of rush hour, so we decided to take the public transportation. You can honestly get any card because nowadays the train lines are all interchangeable, but we got the Suica one. At many of the train stations, we noticed that people lined up in an orderly fashion to get onto the train, and you always want to wait for people to get off before going in. Waiting for the train! The train from NRT to Ginza took us about an hour, but thankfully they have these little luggage stops where you can put your luggage in. Then we arrived in our hotel where we're going to stay for 4 nights and 5 days. Here is the hotel. It is super tiny. A little couch. Oh. The bathroom. Oh. The shower is right here. Where's the toilet? Oh. Here's the... Whoa! Here's the toilet. Goodbye. We made it to Ginza. We are staying over here just because we had a good deal on the hotel. But I would equate it to Rodeo Drive in LA. There's people there. Oh. So in Japan, if you see people lining up or you see a big group, then guaranteed it's going to be good.
They're so helpful here. You guys want to get?
Okay.
You get that seat. You get the double order.
Just finished dinner and we are going to head to Family Mart, the convenience store. Oh my goodness, it is, I don't even have a watch on me. It is midnight right now in Tokyo. So here are a few things you need to know when you are coming to Tokyo. Number one, you should not be talking in the subways. Pretty much no one said anything in the subway unless there's a baby. Nobody talks because it's considered rude if you do. Number two, although the mask mandate has been lifted, a lot of the locals are still wearing masks, and then they do notice if you are not wearing a mask, you do stand out as a foreigner. So that is up to every person individually. Number three, if your original eating place does not work out, it's okay because Japan has such good food everywhere. If you go to a place that seems crowded or a lot of people are there, it's going to be good. Number four, there are bars along the crosswalk sign. So when it's time for you to go, it's going to slowly start to get shorter and shorter, and that determines how much time you have to cross the street. At first we thought it said 11, but it was not 11. There are a lot of people working here really late at night. So even at 8:30 or 9 o'clock, we would see a lot of people getting off of work and then going to eat. My friend told me this, but nobody wears leggings here, so you don't need to bring your leggings. Athleisure is not a thing. Everybody's wearing slacks or business casual. You do not need to tip at restaurants because that is considered being rude as well. And there are not a lot of trash cans in Japan, and it's also considered rude to eat and walk at the same time. So you gotta eat at the Fumima or 7-Eleven and then you can go, but don't walk and eat at the same time. So I'm gonna be doing a bunch of adventures here. I looked up so many things that are must-do, so make sure to follow along. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you later. I can't believe I made it to Japan. Thanks, Mom and Dad, for bringing my passport.
Dun, dun, dun.